Hi, I'm Chris Cornett, and I'm the owner of Paragon Property Services.
And welcome to Keeping It Real, Keeping It Conscious, and Keeping It Positive. I'm here at beautiful Lilies on the Lake, located in downtown Claremont, Florida. Our guest today is Chris. He's an inspector with Paragon Property Services. Welcome, Chris.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So Chris is a local business owner here. So tell me a little bit about yourself and your
I'm local. I live here in Claremont. I own Paragon Property Services, which is a full-service home inspection company, and we specialize in residential home inspections as well as commercial. We do for private pre-sale, like if you want to see what's wrong with your home before you decided to sell it, so you have an idea of things you might need to fix. We offer those services, but the majority is residential resale clients. If you're looking to buy a home, it's not required to have it inspected, but it's always recommended.
Okay, so I think what people is important to understand about Claremont is growing tremendously.
Yes.
So it's really nice. How can people reach you? Do you have a website or a
Yes,
phone number?
You can reach me at the website is www.paragonpropertyservicesllc.com.
Okay.
It's long.
Paragon, say that again then.
www.paragonpropertyservicesllc.com.
Got it.
And from there, you can schedule an appointment directly through the website, or it has my phone number. You can contact me, and also has an email address. So any of the above, you could always contact us.
That's great. I mean, who knows? Someone in Canada could be watching this, someone in Japan, you never know. And
yes.
There is, especially this time of year, there's a lot of people that are, and have you noticed
the snowbirds?
Yes, how the traffic is picked up?
Oh yes, I do probably this time of the year, 50% of my inspections are from clients who haven't even seen the property.
Wow.
I'm their eyes and ears when I go in, and I show video and their reports and pictures of everything that I, see and touch and feel and hear, and
great.
So.
Okay, that's good to know. So tell us a little bit about your background.
I moved here in 2009 from Las Vegas. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, born and raised. I moved to Las Vegas when in my early 30s.
Okay.
And actively started selling real estate and got into home inspections out there.
Sure, that's another big market.
Yeah, the real estate market crashed in 2007, and it burst my bubble well with millions of other people. So we moved here in 2008 to Pensacola, Destin area up on the Panhandle, and then in 2009 we moved here to Orlando.
Okay.
And we lived closer in the city, and found that it was a little too busy, so that we found Claremont in 2010, and we've been here, ever since, and growing and just molding into the community.
Yeah, I mean, isn't Claremont beautiful?
Love it.
It's very pretty, right?
Love it. The kids love it. My family loves it. It's very beautiful.
And then, so what's your favorite thing about Claremont? What's something that's unique about it?
Claremont is, it's diverse. We're close enough to the city to where everything is convenient, but you still have that secluded, small town feel, even though it's not. Claremont's a very thriving, active, busy community, from triathlons, bicyclists, there's all walks of life. Every sporting event you could possibly think of happens here, except maybe cricket or rugby, but
yeah, that's true. Even with Lilies on the Lake, the restaurant here that's on the lake, it's very unique. One of the unique things about Claremont is all of the lakes, the chain of lakes that are here. I think the only other closest place maybe might be at Tavares.
Yeah.
They have their chain of lakes as well. So our topic, we always have a topic here, and the topic is, how do you balance your work life, your business life, and your personal life? What's your thoughts on that?
Oh, that's a good question. Like, how do you balance all that? I don't really feel that you can ever find a perfect balance. I think it's like the water behind us. It kind of ebbs and flows. There's times when your personal life, flows right over the top of your professional, and then, vice versa. And, as a business owner, I really don't think that, especially as a business owner, I don't think that balance can exist, just because when you're awake, it's work, it's work,
Right.
it's work, it's work. It's not, we're not corporate. We don't have, lots of people that are doing different jobs. We have to do it all. So
Right. Yeah.
I think balance is a dream and a misconception. It's a juggle more so.
Correct. I agree. I think it's a false assumption to think that there's such thing as being perfect.
Yes.
You kind of have to go with it. It's one of the reasons why I love doing this, is because you can meet other business owners, other entrepreneurs who are putting themselves out there, who are making a difference in the community, who are part of the community, and want to see it thrive and grow.
Right.
So I was reading a little bit of your bio, and you're big into music.
Yes, I love music.
So do I. I love music. But so tell me about, who's your favorite artist?
My Three Doors Down has always been a band, that they talk to me. Another one is Corey Taylor.
Okay.
A lot of his songs. He's one of the artists who's in multiple bands, and a lot of his songs really, they talk to me. Music talks to me. There's I don't think in life, as you get older and you sit back and think, we all have favorite movies. Oh, I love that movie. But you don't have a favorite movie that you can go, I remember exactly what I was doing the first time I saw that movie. There's songs that bring back specific memories in your life, and there's different songs that talk to you at different points. So that's why, music is just so, it's big in my life. Without it, I'd lose myself, I think.
So Three Doors Down, what's your favorite song?
Three Doors Down is Away from the Sun.
Okay.
Is my favorite song by them. Just because it talks about, kind of being lost and overwhelmed by the world and society, and would people really notice if you? It's just one of those songs that kind of makes you pick yourself back up,
Yeah.
and climb out of the hole. So
I love that. Anything that motivates and inspires, I'm
Right.
all for it. So Claremont is kind of known as a country.
yes.
And I know at Lilies on the Lake they've tried every type of music here, but I think the biggest crowd that they get is country music.
Right.
And I love all types of music. But there is one country song that I like. I don't know if you've heard of it. The artist is Trace Adkins. Have you heard of him?
Oh yeah.
So there's the one song that I like is You're Gonna Miss This, and people can say whatever they want, but I love the lyrics to the song because I think it talks about being here in the moment, whatever it is, from, seeing your kids, taking them to school, just the opportunities that you and I have here and now to do something like this, to talk about, what we are involved in.
Right.
I think all of that is very important. Do you have a favorite quote or saying that you live by?
I don't know. There's so many. I think it kind of changes as I get older. But there's probably Rudyard Kipling. I like poetry too. And Rudyard Kipling has a poem called If. And it's very long, and I can't recite it, but I learned that poem when I was in 4th grade, and it's really the only thing that's kind of stuck with you. It's just about, if you can do this, then you can do this, and if you can do this, you can do this. So that's probably the one thing that always rings in my head.
Okay, that's awesome. It's nice. So when you originally moved here, why did you choose Florida? In Claremont, out of all towns.
We chose Florida because my kids were bored and they wanted something to do.
Okay.
And you know, Florida's got beaches, it's got roller coasters.
Disney.
I mean, with Disney, within an hour you can do, you know, you can go to the beach, you can go to a park, whatever you want to do.
Sure.
Claremont, I ride motorcycles, so one, it's for the hills and the curves that used to be here, but now we're growing, so we're starting to lose some of those. But, you know, mainly Claremont because it's far enough away from the city that it feels quiet, but it's close enough to the city to where everything's convenient.
Sure.
So.
That's great. Yeah, Claremont's beautiful. What's unique about Claremont that you can't find anywhere else?
There's so many things. Probably just the amount of diversity that you have in cultures in one small, you know, town. Like living in Las Vegas, you have every culture. You know, you have Asian, you have Puerto Rican, you have Hispanic, you have there's so many different cultures, and that exists here. You know, in this small town, there's from the food. I mean, you can drive a mile and you can hit, you know, a Cuban restaurant, a Puerto Rican restaurant, an American, an Italian. It's just it's diverse here, and that's what's important for me, and it's important for my kids to experience that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that is all the questions I have for today. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I would just like to say, you know, thanks for being a part of the community, because I think the community here really needs that. They need to see it, and you know, we just all have to work together to keep Claremont what it is.
Absolutely. All right, wonderful. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Vernika, thanks for having me this week. If you guys need my services for anything, I'm always available by phone or email. Please feel free to call, and I'll take care of you as soon as possible.